Lopez and Middleton as well. Brogdon and Warren in the backcourt for the Pacers. Oladipo in his
rest of the season.
Nate McMillan's Pacers trying to snap out of a 6-game losing streak. And it or not, here he is on the edges. Inside to Sabonis. And Sabonis muscles it in for the first bucket of the game.
Listen, Milwaukee is on an historic pace taking away that kind of shot. So I like that Sabonis goes right at him.
Boy, Wesley Matthews has really picked up against his former team. Sabonis missed the dunk. Warren with the rebound. And he got the scoop shot to go.
LaFonso, first 3 possessions, they're playing early.
And they get the steal. Warren, a little room service.
How about the attention to detail?
Great fit so far. Here's Bledsoe off the screen, blocked by Miles Turner.
A couple of nights ago, when they said they went zone, there was this shock in their voice. Like it was sacrilege that Nate McMillan was going to play zone.
8.5 minutes to go. He's got 5. Brogdon taking on his former team, left for Indianapolis in free agency. A little over 16 per game on the season. Into the paint. Sabonis on the drive, sweet spin and bucket.
Pacers team who desperately needs a win is a positive sign for Coach McMillan.
Well, Sabonis took it right into.
With the extreme downsizing going on in the league right now, he provides you, as Bud told us pregame, the ability to stay.
15 years, he wants to win a championship. He's dialed in on defensive end, gives him versatility, and a guy who can knock down his own shot.
And probing underneath. They knock it away on the back tap. Here's Brogdon in transition. Oladipo still got a little bit of bounce.
And then, unfortunately, with 7 games to go, with big money on the table, I ruptured my Achilles tendon. And, so the guy that played an additional 6 years.
Well, the Pacers off to a great start here, guys, as Chris Middleton finally gets up. Middleton working against Warren.
Okay.
One of the best mid-range scorers in the
He's vastly improved on the defensive end, working harder, getting better understanding.
And Turner with his second 3. Of course, the rule stipulating you can't go 2 years in a row, even though your team may have the best record. Justin Holiday.
What gives you that?
It'll be a little cold in Chicago. Lopez inside, got it. In the NBA. Only playing together at Stanford. Here's McDermott. Quick trigger 3 is pure.
The little
Bell tonight because we got you covered on that front. There's McDermott. Sabonis with the mid-range jumper. True story. It stopped working.
That's incredible.
Well, that's a strong move inside by Sabonis.
Against a team that, as we had said, is on a historic paint prevention, that is pretty impressive start.
Boy, quick catch and shoot is pretty.
And brilliant when that deal happened. That guy was getting crushed.
Donald kicks it out to the corner. Lamb got it. Holiday. It's screened by Lopez. And Lopez finishes at times. He has been a great signing by the Pacers on cue.
That's his shot. For Nate, you better guard.
And he's done it well tonight.
Great backdoor cut and pass delivery. Deep in chest.
Pseudonym.
Oh boy,
that's a good one.
I can't give that one up yet.
No,
yes.
yes.
And no, I'm not giving up. That's Brogdon. By any name. Shot clock. Sabonis missing on the 3. Here's Middleton. Getting downhill and goes glass. Chris Middleton.
Adding a little green cruciferous.
Yes. A little salad never helped. I'll tell you what.
I can do this. And yet the results are saying that you can't. And it's hard to reconcile that, especially as a competitor 3 weeks, but it's going to be absolutely necessary for this team to make a deep run in the playoffs.
And speaking of deep, a deep 3 to stop. Middleton with a step back 3. Boy, that is butter. Turner running the floor. Oladipo with a nice burst and scoop shot. That's the Victor Oladipo we
was ridiculous. Yes. One-footed floater shots.
Miles Turner taking it to the bucket. Van Gundy and Jimmy Dykes on the call. T.J. Warren on the move. This guy's a bucket, folks. T.J. Warren is
off on the three-point line, his mid-range game. I think it's just going to take time for them to get used to one another.
Holiday to Warren inside. But was very vocal in campaigning for Bledsoe, his teammate, to be on the Eastern Conference All-Star team. Middleton made it with shooting like that.
This lineup on the floor for Milwaukee allows them to switch 1 through 4.
Turner inside and mid up top by Lopez.
Big Phil's got his own block party going on there.
He's got 4 blocks. Oladipo for 3. Got his balance and his legs under him, and not
could put a little butter and a little toast on that one.
Bledsoe with a nice crossover inside, and Eric Bledsoe. Warren over the top of Lopez.
When you watch the NBA, stylistically, do you appreciate it, or are you more old school as another 3 goes down? What do you think?
A couple of days ago on Fatherhood, their teammate joining the ranks. The lead is back up to 20 off the steal. Warren, layup at the other end. Inexorable energy, yes, and force of personality. Wouldn't let the Bucks fall this far. Connaughton, a little bit strong, and underneath, Sterling Brown amongst the big fellas.
Stan Van Gundy on TNT last night. And he was talking about a little bit of distaste. Frankly, I prefer that. I like a little nasty.
Yeah. The defense got back and got a hand up. Here's Sterling Brown. Budenholzer had gone to Sterling Brown before Ilyasova. Here's Sterling Brown on the baseline. Marvin Williams, the newest acquisition, and that's a good look for the lead. Holding their breath either way for the final 12 minutes as Warren gets the nice floater. Middleton for 3. Tell you what, he's over 40% on the. After working the sidelines really well tonight. On the putback, good and everything, and they can get it down to 5. Backdoor cut by Brown, reverse layup, good, and here comes fourth quarter in 4 of those games. The most monumental meltdown so far was in Toronto as Brogdon breaks the ice. Bledsoe getting over that screen, a good defender. Brogdon inside, tough shot, but he converts it. His basketball IQ is off the charts. Bledsoe on the drive, whistle, and 1. Counted in line, Brogdon. Back to Warren. Good flow and movement, and they cash in with the Warren. Right up on Brogdon, gets over the screen. Corner jumper good. Getting a breather on the bench. Bledsoe fell, guarding Brogdon. Here's Warren from deep. Stuck on automatic. Lead is at 12. On the floater off glass. Did he? 2 brothers also attorneys. Wow. Lopez inside, reversed it home.
Oh my, yes he did.
11 points in ball game for him. Oladipo behind the screen, got it. Jump of his. I'm expecting something extremely special on All-Star Saturday night as Turner gets a layup off glass.
Wow, that's a good-looking move from Miles Turner. Multiple dribbles, multiple defenders.
Inside layup good by DiVincenzo. Here's DiVincenzo in the front court. Finds Ilyasova inside. Turner with the block. 2 minutes to go, 15-point advantage still for the Bucks. Pardon me, the Pacers. DiVincenzo from deep. Feet well defensively. Middleton to Ilyasova. Whistle, foul, count it. They were pressed against the Raptors when they blew the lead in Toronto, but this time they break the press and convert at the other end.
Come up in the past.
Oladipo split the double to Warren. What a dime. Ilyasova from deep. Brown with the rebound, put back good, foul on Lamb.
Still probably has another level in terms of processing speed. Good play. Real good play.
With the easy one. But they're not
numbers, effort numbers that they would put together from the game that we had played prior to. Have that information for you the next morning when you got to your bench.
Everything's working for me but the body fat.
That's going to do it. The Indiana Pacers snap their 6-game losing streak.